Well, we did try to warn you. Two Black Lives Matter groups made statements on X explicitly supporting Hamas. In the case of BLM Chicago, literally posting an image of a paraglider with a Palestinian flag. Days after Hamas terrorists used this very method of travel to descend on a desert music festival before slaughtering hundreds of innocent people. Yeah, one of the galaxy brains at BLM thought this was a good way of expressing solidarity. This is the equivalent of displaying airplanes in front of buildings post 9/11 with the caption, "We support Al-Qaeda." Still no word yet on whether major banks and corporations that collectively donated around $99 billion to BLM are going to ask for any of it back, or distance themselves in any way from a group that is now openly supporting terrorism. Don't forget either that England footballers still, over 3 years later, are taking a knee in homage to BLM. But while condemnation from many was swift, one group that stayed noticeably silent was the ADL. The same ADL that previously encouraged people to join BLM protests, bankrolls educational programs that teach millions of American kids critical race theory and self-loathing white privilege. Amongst numerous other direct connections and support the ADL provides BLM. Its leader, Jonathan Greenblatt, was irate at pro-Palestinian demonstrators in New York.
I am disgusted, not just by the atrocities, although that's enough, but by their accomplices here in New York, marching in front of my office saying resistance.
Will he call out BLM for even worse? Hasn't happened yet, but don't worry because the ADL has identified the true villains of the piece. White supremacist leaders. They always find a way, don't they? Of course, none of this is a surprise to anyone who's been following BLM from the start. As far back as 2014, I was sounding the alarm bell, purely based on the fact that one of BLM's founders, Patrisse Cullors, repeatedly cited her inspiration as none other than Assata Shakur, a convicted cop killer who's on the FBI's most wanted terrorist list. When that's your ideological foundation, endorsing Hamas isn't really a big leap, is it? Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.